Michelle and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
3, 2, I'm about to tune in now. She gives the voice to the voiceless. I'm about to tune in now. If you entertain, she wants to know your name.
We're going to have a great show today. You hear my theme song? EJ is the one that did my theme song, and he's here today. I'm so excited. Uber ecstatic. He is going to perform his song Saucy right now in the station. So stay tuned.
It's Jackie Elam.
When we get done, we're going to redo the cameras and then interview him. But first, let him perform. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Saucy Sunday, even though it's not a Sunday. Oh, you feeling saucy? Listen, you faded, you smoking. Will you bust it open? If I let you ride in my foreign, baby. No light, baby, I'm one of a kind. I'm flipping these birds at the drop of a dime. Yeah, you holding on to that man you don't need. Stop holding on to that man, he ain't me. There's no need to even explain it. Cause when you're looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, just take your time. There's no need to rush, just take it slow. We got all night. I see you surfing my way. My way. Yeah, I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Listen, you can't ignore me. I'm so saucy, chickens can't ignore me. I'm so flawless with the foreign, haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy, you the woman that I'm morning till the morning. Turn up! Oh yeah. Baby, you wanna just come on and get it? Jackie, I see you surfing my way. Oh yeah, this sounds real good. Yeah, listen. Met her in the 6. Nah, I ain't Drake in there. Baby was saucy. All I'm missing was some steak and yams. So I took her on a date, even though she likes staying there. Then she brought up her old ninja. What? I'm like, girl, what you seeing him? I need to know. Tell me right now. Please tell me right now. Can he do the things I do? Is he man enough for you? Nah, I really doubt it. I know he can't hit it like me. No, he can't do you like me. Baby, I'm all that you need. Baby, I'm all that you need.
Just take a second and breathe. And just take your time. There's no need to rush.
Just take it slow. We got all night. I see you surfing my way. Yeah. Yo, I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here, hold up. You can't ignore me. I'm so saucy, bitches can't ignore me. I'm so flawless with the foreign, haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy, you the woman that I'm wanting till the morning. Turn up! Oh yeah. Baby, you wanna just come on and get it? Still freaking me off. Yeah. I see you surfing my way. I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. You can't ignore me. I'm so saucy, bitches can't ignore me. I'm so flawless with the foreign, haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy, you the woman that I'm wanting till the morning. Turn up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jackie Elam Show. Took over by EJ, man. Track marches everything. Yeah.
Hey! I was so excited I didn't even introduce my show. I'm like, let's get to it. Yes, this is Jackie Elam Live. I'm your host, Jackie Elam. We're going to take a quick commercial break so we can set him up, talk to him. I love that song, and y'all didn't see me. I was over here rocking it. I should have been his backup dancer, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I'm flipping these birds at the drop of a dime, yeah. You holding on to that man you don't need. Stop holding on to that man, he ain't me. There's no need to even explain it. Cause when you're looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, just take your time. There's no need to rush, just take it slow. We got all night. I see you surfing my wave, my wave, my wave. I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, you can't ignore me. No, I'm so saucy, bitches can't ignore me. Oh no, I'm so flawless with the foreign haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy, you the one and then I'm wanting till the morning. Turn up, break, oh yeah, baby you wanna just come on and get it, still freaking me out. Oh yeah, I see you surfing my wave, my wave, my wave. I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, I met her in the section. Toronto. Nah, I ain't drinking now. Toronto. Baby was saucy. All I'm missing was some steak and yams. So I took her on a date. Even though she likes staying there. Then she brought up her old nigga. What? I'm like, girl, what you see in him? I need to know. Tell me right now. Please tell me right now. Can he do the things I do? Is he man enough for you? Nah, I really doubt it. I know he can't hit it like me. No, he can't treat you like me. Baby, I'm all that you need. Baby, I'm all that you need. Just take a second and breathe. And just take your time. There's no need to rush. Just take it slow. We got all night. I see you surfing my wave. My wave. My wave. I see you looking for the real, I'm the man right here. Hold up, you can't ignore me. No, I'm so saucy, bitches can't ignore me. Oh no, I'm so flawless with the foreign haters can't afford it. I'm so saucy, you the one and then I'm wanting till the morning. Turn up, break, oh yeah, baby you wanna just come on and get it, still freaking me off. Yeah, I see you surfing my wave. My way.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Questions for parents who already have children in show business. Author Jackie Elam wrote this book to educate and empower parents to be proactive and learn the ins and outs of the business, as well as the laws that govern it in California and other states. As a parent, you'll learn what to look for in contracts, how you can avoid being a victim of fraud, set stories, how to take the pressure off of your child to make the entire process fun, and so much more. Order your copy of Cover Your Child in the Entertainment Industry today by logging on to www.jackieelam.com. Introducing Cover Your Child in the Entertainment Industry, an informative and revealing book.
Hey, Jimmy.
Welcome back, my global viewers. That was an awesome performance. And I said he's a one-man show. He didn't need a background singer or dancer. He had all the hand movements and everything. I was so excited I forgot to introduce my show, but you guys know what y'all tuning into. Y'all can read, I'm sure, on the screen. So anyways, I'm ecstatic. Now he's sitting down. Now we're going to talk to him because y'all didn't see us. And Deb heard his music before I did when we first heard about him and we booked him. And she said, oh my gosh, I love all his songs. And I'm like, when I listen, I'm like, I do too. So my purple hair producer got some soul, baby. So I'm excited. So that's so awesome. When did that song come out?
Actually, I think Saucy came out in July.
You actually talk the way you sing.
Yeah,
what is that voice like? What? That's a cool little voice. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you sounded the same. I wasn't sure if you were auto-tuned or not, but no, it's interesting.
It's funny because I know I got a great engineering staff. Pick up to Photo Knox, EQ, the rest of the track marching team. But yeah, the quality of the music. I try to perform, even though I couldn't put the mic back in the mic stand properly. But I try to perform like how. As natural as possible, so when people hear the record,
it sounds the same.
There you go.
And that's good because you do have studio performers and you have actual singers, and so you're not a studio performer.
Right.
You actually can dance, you actually can sing, and you sound the same.
If you tell my family dancing, I don't know. I didn't hit the little move. My boy Katie, part of my management team, he kind of took that out. He kind of brought that out in me. I wasn't able to do really too many dance moves, so kind of get my Drake on just a little bit. You know what I mean? So a little bit of sauce.
What inspired you to write Saucy?
Actually, it's funny because once again, I'm inspired by people around me. I have a very small circle, and Yeah, Katie, from the Bay, he's really influential around the studio. So he says certain words and phrases. Man, I just picked up on it, took that, and just built this universal record where in the club everybody can just really just adapt to.
Yeah, and my white producer was rocking. And music is a universal thing. It can reach everybody. But she was in love with your song before I could fall in love. And I'm like, oh damn, you're right. Everything, like all of your songs, I've seen on YouTube.
Right.
And so when did this song come out though?
Yeah, this one came out. Yeah, actually it was in July. Saucy.
Oh,
Day
so
One's my
recently.
So
Okay.
Day One was my first single.
Okay.
Which came out in March, April, and then we dropped this about 4 months later, which was at the end of July.
Awesome. So do you have a full album or are you kind of just doing singles?
Right now the music industry is really built off, single driven. So right now,
Okay.
I started off as a songwriter, and so Day One being my first single, dropped Saucy. Then right now I'm just doing features with pretty much every name I can. Anybody who has a buzz right now, I'm just working with some of the hottest unsigned artists right now, just kind of creating that wave. But yeah, no albums, just all singles right now.
You have your own sound
Yeah.
when you sing and talk.
Right.
I'm just really amazed that you actually talk the way you sing. And so when I watched the video, at one part of the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so LL Cool J. Like I'm like, you have that lady magnet type, you got that voice. I can't even do it. That does not sound good. But you have like this LL Cool J type thing. I don't know. Do you lick your lips a lot too?
I try not to. Yeah.
Do you need some Vaseline? No, it's like
Complex in the back pocket.
Oh, look, that was so good. We normally don't get callers until the second segment, but we already have a caller. So, hi, caller. Welcome to the Jackie Elam Show. Hi. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Shauna. I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Hi, Shauna. How are you?
I'm good. I have a question. Is he from Brooklyn? From
Yes.
New York?
Oh, did you pick that up on his dialect or you just Googled him and you know that? Because I was going to ask where you were from. What made you ask
No,
that?
I actually just tuned in, and I tuned in late, so I don't know if you answered that question before.
Oh, no. We
But his
just got
accent
started.
is so New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. Yeah.
Really?
She's
I don't know
psychic.
enough of New Yorkers then. I was gonna like, what is that? I'm like, it's something special about it, but that's what it is. So you're from New York.
And of course, I'm representing Mississippi as well. My father's from Mississippi, and my mom's from Chicago, and so we have a lot of South in our family as well. So it's honestly, I've lived in like 8 major cities over the past my entire life. So it's like I've had a chance to adapt. I mean, Houston, Little Rock, Arkansas. I've lived in Jackson. Lived in Chicago. Lived in Dallas, Oklahoma City. Yeah, I pretty much lived in almost every major city. So my family, we always moved
wow.
around. Yeah, so I picked up a little bit of everything. So I try to be a trendsetter.
So Shauna, had you ever heard of him before you tuned in?
No, this is my first time hearing of him, but I'll be trying to listen to more of his music from now on.
Oh yes,
thank you.
awesome. So that means, did you see the performance or you missed it?
I missed it.
Ah.
I missed it. But then I heard the accent, and I just had to talk to him.
She connected. See, you pulling the ladies with your licking your lips, with your LL Cool J swag, and with your little dialect from New York, Brooklyn, Chicago, Mississippi, and all the other ones. Well, continue
The
to
one
watch.
question I really do have is,
Okay.
how do you separate, because you seem by you talking that you have a natural swag about you as a person. How do you separate that from the artist?
It's funny because I actually don't.
Because this sounds like this is just you.
It's I'm not here to take away from anybody's situation, but I feel like one thing that the industry is lacking right now is genuine individuals where the personality actually matches the music and it makes sense. So when you hit the road, when you pump out albums or singles, when you connect to people, it's genuine. You're not selling a fantasy or a fairy tale. So try to be as genuine as possible.
Awesome. Is that you
So
have
when
another
do you
question?
get time to rest?
Oh, you got a real fan. Now you got a super fan. She went from a fan to a super fan. She is not getting off this
if you're
phone.
always you, how are you? I mean, it sounds like you'd be always on, like you're always.
And you're right. I mean, I'm a Gemini, so Geminis, we're natural born leaders. So my head is always spinning. Luckily, I got a dope team. Big ups to my track marching family. I got a few of my cats here.
Whoop, whoop.
We got Katie, Photo Notch. Man, and the rest of the squad back home. Now, I mean, honestly, I could not. We move fast, so sometimes my team is always there to kind of bring me back down to earth. So, yeah.
Awesome. So is that you got another one? You want to stay with him? You don't want to go, don't you, girl? I know, girl. It's something about him, huh? It's something about him.
It was great talking to you guys.
Oh, yeah,
okay, continue to watch so you can learn more about him.
All right.
Thank you for calling in. Okay, awesome. See, I was right. You got that LL Cool J, pull the ladies in. Don't want to get off the phone. So that's what it is. You're a New Yorker. So even in the video, I saw your performance. I honestly didn't realize that you were two people.
Right.
Did that represent your Gemini side too? Because you're supposed
actually, I mean, once again, I like going against the green. So now.
This is going to be a different kind of interview. These women are going to be calling in. Like, I already got another caller, and we are not even. Oh, my gosh. That's fine. Hey, you need that. You need it.
Facts. Now, my thing is like, all visuals nowadays is either like, you got superstar, then you have women behind you, then you have cars, and you have jewelry. All right, let's actually make the consumer think for a minute. Let's create movies. So it's like every visual I pump out, even if I'm featured as an artist, I'll always insist, like, listen, yo, let's create a movie. Let's make a mini movie. Let's make a 3-minute movie. So when people watch this, he's like, yo, it wasn't just the music, but I got a chance to really know him. And I feel like, yo, sometimes it's okay for the good guy to finish last. A lot of times it's the bad guy to finish. The good guy to finish first. Sometimes it's in reverse. So that visual most definitely wanted to bring a different element.
Okay, and I love that you did the good guy and you did the nerdy guy.
Right.
Do we still have her online, or is this another caller now? Because we have another caller, so this is going to be a different kind of interview. I might as well just throw my transcript away because we're going to keep getting phone calls. Hi, caller. Welcome to Jackie Elam Live. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Jackie. My name is Sharice. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Hi, ATL in the house. Hi, Sharice.
We love your show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Did you see the performance?
I did see the performance. It was awesome and amazing.
Awesome. So what's your question?
My question is for EJ. And he said that he's been doing a lot of singles and working with a lot of various different artists. So we want to know, is there an upcoming tour pending?
Wait a minute, that's my third segment. That's my question I have. Well, I guess we can go out of order. You can answer that.
All right. That's a coinky thing. That we're actually working on a tour right now. It's called the Young and Free 2017 tour, and it consists of myself, Bobby Brown Jr., which is the son of Bobby Brown, as well as Diamond Strawberry, which is
oh, we saw her on that reality show.
Yeah, Love and Hip Hop, right?
Okay.
So Diamond, she's actually becoming an artist as well. So I got a record with her.
She sings or raps?
Both.
And what about Bobby Brown Jr.? He sings or raps?
Sings both. So it's kind of like that sing rapping type of vibe. So I actually got records with both of those artists, and then we have pretty much some of the top miners and Instagrammers across the country. We're all gonna go on this like social media.
Oh.
It's like MadCon, which is like a social media tour mixed with Wildin' Out, mixed with Coachella.
Okay, so what does that mean though when you say that? So wait, do you have another question? Because now I want to dive into what he just said. That was a great question.
Will he be coming to Atlanta? Can we expect you on the East Coast?
Of course. Now listen, we doing 4 legs. The first leg is going to be all of California. The second leg is going to be pretty much like through the North, the Midwest. The third leg is going to be on the East Coast, and the fourth leg will be in the South. So we're going to be leaving on tour the latest like the end of January.
Okay.
And we'll be going for about 2 months.
Great.
So so we'll be in ATL like the end of February.
Okay, so I need you to follow him on all of his social media so that you can stay tuned to when this tour is going to happen. It's at Forever EJ, and that's EJ, not Jay, but Forever EJ. The letters E and J.
AY.
Oh wait, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
Well, hey, we live, man. This is what we do around here. We live.
Right.
Just fix it right now. We fixed it. So JAY. I was wrong. Okay, but I follow you though. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
We here. It's all good. There are no mistakes. So make sure you follow him on all his social media, and you will know when those tour dates are going to come to ATL.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
EJ.
Yo, thank you.
So you got a new name. She said Jay.
EJ, right?
EJ Jones, Jay. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break already. Like, did I start my interview? I don't think so. The ladies are hot. The phone is hot right now. They just like, wait a minute, he can sing for real and he can dance. And you know what that means. No, okay. Anyway, so stay tuned. We're excited. This is my first performance on my show. My show is still fairly new. And I'm so thankful to have EJ here. He did my theme song, so I definitely was honored for him to do my theme song. And it's hot, 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 just like all his other music. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you. And be sure to call in 323-473-3100. Don't like.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Welcome, this is Greg inviting you to tune in Saturday, 6 p.m. to the Mystic Ballroom. All vinyl most of the time, and we'll cover psychedelic, soul, garage, and much, much more. Myself and the Young Mogul, we're bringing you this every Saturday at 6 p.m. exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, or you can listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality, radio, handcrafted for yours and mine listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey, this is Trisha Mann Grant, and I am inviting you to join us every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Gospel Rhythms Heaven's Party here on Earth. And join us as we talk to the Christians, just not any Christian, but all Christians of entertainment and all walks of life. Don't forget to tune in to Gospel Rhythms Heaven's Party here on Earth every Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Welcome back, my global viewers. We are talking to EJ. Follow him on all his social media, Forever EJ, with a Y at the end of that J. Got it? Good. So I'm going to go back to a few questions that I had in the first segment, just because I want to ask. So the concept of the video, you came up with that yourself, right, or is that your team as well?
I did, yeah. Of course, I get the input from my squad, but when it came to that, majority of the visuals, I try to I have these. When I write the record, I have an image of the visual already done, so I just bring the pieces in to make it happen.
Okay, so that's good. So we can elaborate on that. So as an artist, because I know everybody, when you're creative, everybody create differently. Mm-hmm. You hear the music first, right, or you see it first?
It's actually, I feel it first.
You feel it. Wait, because you said first. Sometimes when you're around the studio and you hear these terminologies, you hear this term, and then you just hear a certain word, and it just triggers something in you. You're like, wait a minute, I like that word.
Well, with Saucy, it still starts with the production first. Luckily, I got some of the dopest producers at Track Martians, which is a production company. But,
okay.
It starts with the production first. So literally, like for example, if this was the booth right now, I would literally lock myself in the booth. I kick everybody out.
Okay.
I put the headphones on, and I have my laptop here, and I just play the production and the feeling. I don't write music, so Saucy wasn't written. Yeah, so all those records I don't write. I literally freestyle them.
Oh, are you a rapper too?
Yes.
Can you rap too? Oh,
yes.
So, that's interesting. So I didn't know R&B artists did that. I just only heard that from rappers that were kind of
R&B artists. We do it as well. We're currently working with Neo right now at this very moment. So myself, Katie,
he's hot. That's some.
We got a chance to sit in one of his sessions and just. It's funny. I looked at Katie. I'm like, yo, my man, like literally, his formula is just like mine.
Okay.
You would never imagine that, but your R&B artist literally is off emotion. So even though I heard the word from Katie on the Saucy situation, I was able to take that word but the production took me that. So you feeling saucy, like everything, the feel. That's why I move it. It's a feeling. So every record from day one, saucy. Anything I've written for artists, signed artists, unsigned artists, even myself, it's a feeling.
So that's a feeling, and then the lyrics just come, they flow, and then you just go into the booth, and then you just lay it over the tracks, and then
right. So usually I record the top line first. So I put my ideas on the record first.
Okay.
Once it's laid out, then I go back in and recut it professionally.
Okay.
And then clean it up.
Oh, I wish I had that gift. I can't sing, I can dance, but I definitely, it's, again, everybody's creative in their own way. But I love that about artists, because you guys, it's some part of the brain that does just things differently. Y'all see words differently.
Because some people see they see sounds. Some feel
I've heard of that.
I feel sounds, and so everything is God bless me with these special ears. Like I'm able to hear certain things that my squad don't hear. Like, EJ, what's wrong with you? I'm like, there's something behind that. Behind that is like really irking me. Please change that. So I'm very tedious when it comes to sounds. Like sounds, I feel them.
Okay, that's
Rain
great.
Man.
Right,
Rain
that's
Man.
nice. Part dolphin or something, right? So I see your team, they keep throwing up. So what's this again?
Track Martians.
Track Martians.
Yes.
So you keep the thumbs together or apart?
Either way.
Okay, awesome.
I got it. There you go.
Are you the only child?
No, I have 3 older sisters.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the baby boy.
Did they pick on you? You went in the
course.
closet and made the music because they got on your nerves? Like, how did you know? What age were you?
My sisters get on my nerves. They really get on my nerves, but they really taught me a lot. I started doing music really because of them. They started, of course, raised in church. My father pastored, so it's like I literally was raised in the church house. So they had a girl group, a gospel girl group. So as the little brother, I would always look up and I see them, and we'll travel the country and they be just singing and they harmonizing 3-part harmony. I'm like, yo, I want to be like them. So that started off like 7 years old, 6 years old.
So you wanted to sing at the look at that. I can't even interview him. That's okay, as long as we promote you, okay? So we have another caller. I'm gonna take, because I want to make you wait, but I'm not. I'll just put you on. Hi, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, caller.
I don't do this like that.
I might have dropped, because people call from their cell phones. Are you there? I hear. Oh, okay. It's okay. Well, good. So you were inspired by your sisters. And so did you ever sing in the choir as well?
My father will always force me to sing in the choir. I never wanted to sing in the choir. That's not what I want to do. Like, I don't want to. Of course, I'm a God-fearing man, but I didn't want to sing in the choir. Like, at that time, I just wanted to. I was okay sitting beside my mom's in the pulpit. I mean, in the pews. Yeah, I was okay with that.
Right.
My father was trying to put me up there, so I'm over here clapping, and I was just mad in the back, just oh God, why am I up here, Lord Jesus? But
so who did you get your talent from, your mom or your dad? Because which
neither.
one of them? Oh, neither one of them could sing?
No, horribly.
Oh, really?
Pops, if you're watching, don't be upset.
Well, that's good, because I was going to ask you too, like, who in your family is famous? Because you are a new artist. You just started back in March with your first song, Day One. And I just seemed like you kind of came onto the scene, like I wrote on my notes, you came into this business like a boss. Like, you are a CEO of your own record company. You created the Track Martians. Were they your friends? And then you said, well, we all have good talent together. Let's make this Track Martian thing.
Well, when I moved here from Houston,
I'm from Houston. H-Town, what it do?
H-Town, your northwest side.
Okay, I've lived all over.
Okay, perfect.
Northwest, Southwest, Southeast, everywhere.
You know about that, right?
Yeah.
I moved here from Houston. I actually got an internship at Atlantic Records.
Okay.
So my whole entire life, like I've always been like the leader of either like a gospel rap crew or I do like showcases and stuff like that. So I was always in a leadership position. So when I got the gig at Atlantic, I already had the business mindset already.
But where did that come from? I mean, you just keep saying already. Like, is all this stuff embedded in you already? Like, to know how to produce music and write and...
Honestly, when I say God-given, it's literally God-given.
It's already God-given.
It was already there. It was planted where, I didn't get training from anybody. My father was a pastor. My mom's is, a teacher. So it wasn't like, I looked up to anybody. I literally built it on my own, and through the grace of God, I was able to, I have people in my life come and just hit me with jewels, boom, boom. And so when I moved out to LA, I was like, yo, I want to have my own Atlantic Records. Like, I know I'm sitting here with
When did
these
you move
bosses.
here?
Actually 5 years ago.
Okay.
Going on 5 years. Going
Okay.
on 5 years. So when I moved here, I was like, yo, I want to have my own Atlantic. So I took the jewels from Atlantic, and I was like, yo, I want to start my own production company.
Okay.
So I linked up with a few other young entrepreneurs, and I gave everybody roles, and so I was like, all right, you're the head of the producers. Here you go. You're head of the admin team. Here you go. You're head of the social media team. Here you go. And so right now, we started off, I think it was 3 or 4 of us. Now we're up to about 16.
And I was about to say that because we were just talking about how you have a team, okay?
Because it's Wu-Tang over here.
Yeah, and I'm like,
It's
who
Wu-Tang.
is part? Here go another one. Like when one post comes, it's like about 10
we
posts. I'm
coming.
like, who all is part of this team here? But you have a great team, a street team. You're on it, so you learned all that from Atlantic then.
Well, not really push. I just know like it's street smarts too. It's like you have to understand that social media is a way of life now.
Yes.
So you can't build a brand without social media. So big ups to Melina, Jessica, Diane, Katie, and the rest of the social media team, where these guys are really, but the last 3 years have really dedicated, somewhere between 6 to 8 hours a day.
Oh.
Like really.
Okay,
like
we
branding.
doing something wrong then.
Oh, yeah. Everybody think that's
give me your formula.
It's a full-time job. I got the most
Yes.
beautiful women in the world, literally controlling our company pages, and then of course everybody on the staff. We're training them. I mean, so like I said, when I came here, like we got the flyer. I worked 16 posts.
I know already.
Yeah, go out.
And I'm like, and I know, but that's what you need nowadays. It's very important. If you have a business, let alone in the entertainment industry,
Right.
just a business period, you have to include social
course.
media. It is
Of course.
just imperative. You have to have it.
Yes.
And you guys are obviously on top of it, ahead of the game. Now, I don't know if men don't mind me asking, but how old are you?
Oh,
I mean,
26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were like a baby.
I get through it all the time.
You look very young.
Yeah,
Your mind and the way you think is not as a 18 or 21-year-old.
Right.
So I'm like, something's not right. Something's not adding
big
up.
ups
You
to
have
my
to be
father
older.
and my mom. They created a baby face. I mean, when I was 16, everybody thought I was 11. The only thing that would kind of keep them afloat was just my height. So I was still tall enough, but yeah. I mean, it's funny because I went to I'm a Saints fan, like a huge Saints fan. So I went to the Bay to watch the Saints and 49ers a couple weeks ago, and one of my high school, old high school members, he came out from Oklahoma City. We flew out and we met up, and so I met up with his friend, a lady friend, and she was like, there was no way possible you all two went to school together. I'm like,
Right.
what do you? Huh? She's like, you look 7 years. He's a little older, the cheeks a little fatter.
Got the weight
Yeah,
going.
no disrespect, D. I love you, my man, but
It's okay, but keep yourself together. Like, don't let it go. That's my motto.
But of course, in the industry, it's always good to try
Look
to
younger.
look younger. Of
Uh-huh.
course, stay in the gym, eat good, eat healthy, work out. Be very active because as soon as the public see that, there's wrinkles, there's certain things, they tend to run from that. So younger is better, of course.
So the way you're describing the whole process for you, moving out here 5 years ago, you're making it sound as if you didn't have a struggle. Like you came out, you knew what you wanted to do, you did it, and then that's what it is. But like, did you have any bumps in the road?
Of course, the hardest bumps in the road was literally letting go of some of the friends that I started this company with.
Oh, okay.
That's the struggle. When it comes to financial struggle, of course, as individuals, as people, we're going to have that, especially living in Los Angeles, living in New York.
Yeah, because
come
coming from
on.
Houston, you
Of
can work
course,
at
yeah.
McDonald's and live nice, and then you come out here, you're like, wait a minute, this is a wake-up call.
Of course, Houston,
It's very
you
expensive
get a
here.
get a one-bedroom apartment for
And
$800.
exactly. You can have a car, on a McDonald's salary.
Right.
Car and an apartment.
So yeah, when it came to moving out here, of course, the struggle was just always removing yourself from people that you built a strong bond with, and that's one thing I read in books. Is like the more successful you are, if there isn't change, then there's a problem. So you would never be with the same people that you started with.
That is so true.
So and it's hard to deal with that, but it's a fact. You would not be with the same people that you started with. God will always evolve the company to where He see fit. And thank God that I have a few members from the original squad,
Okay.
including Photo Knox. She's here. Been rocking with this guy for 4 years. He started off as an intern.
Oh, okay.
And now he's actually a head engineer, general manager, track marshal. And so I try to give back, and if they deserve it, my staff get raises, promotions.
And that's what, so how did you convince them? I feel like you're very convincing, but how did you, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like anybody will follow you just by the way you speak, but because here is so many artists.
Right.
It seems like it's a lot of people, of course, and that's what people come here for. I never, think that that's a negative thing. You meet a lot of people. A lot of people are here. That's why they move here, to become an actor or a performer in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
But how did you convince your team, or how did you even? Because to me, 5 years is very short.
Right.
And when you hear the quality of your music, it's really good. Right. So it's not only being produced well, and you don't only sing well. Your team is put together very well, and that's what's unusual, because I've met a few. It really is. I mean, that's a short period of time. A lot of people are out here and they tend to be here for a while before they kind of make it big or get that thing going, but it seems like you came and you just was just going and going and going, and you have it together very well.
Mentality is no disrespect to anybody who lives in Los Angeles, but from Los Angeles. One thing I peeped when I moved in is that Los Angeles, for some reason, they tend to move a little slower than most.
Coming from Houston, you saying Los Angeles is slower? Because it's slow there.
No, coming from East
is
Coast,
definitely faster.
Right.
Okay.
So when you move here, everybody's just literally moving in slow motion, and I'm just like, why? So my mindset is like, I have the building blocks of philosophy: be the last person asleep, the first person up.
Okay.
So right there, I'm already winning. And so when I came to LA, I came to conquer. Literally, I came to conquer. So, and just, it's funny, I've been here for 5 years, but Track March has only been around for 3.
Oh. So what did you do? Did you just, did you stay passing out? Okay, so when you did Day One as your very first single, did you do what I do with this book? Because I ain't really sold it. I done gave away more books than I sold, but that's okay. That's the process.
Never once gave away free music.
What? What is your hustle then? I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to dig deep, because it's still unusual. So did you started performing then? People just saw you and they believed, okay, he's talented, or do you just, it's just a God that's in you?
But here's the thing, like Track Marches, once again, we started off as a production company. So we started producing for artists. And I started writing for everybody as well. So
that's so like, how do they trust you? Like, how do they know that you know what you're doing?
Right. It came out. I pretty much put the artistry on. I was an artist all through high school and college, but I put it on the back burner when I moved to LA because I wanted to be more involved in the business. So when I came out with Day One and Saucy, I already had the artist mentality, but I just been sitting on it, putting others before myself.
Okay.
Giving them the platform. So we signed artists to Track Marches, Angelia and Brooklyn.
Okay.
We signed them to Track Marches as being the face of the brand. So I was writing all their records. Then of course the production team, we were writing for everybody, producing for everybody. And then I met up with Eric Bellinger's manager. I don't know if you know Fonzel Harris. So, but you know Eric Bellinger.
I've been here for 13 years, but I kind of just got out into the world of LA the last 2.
Oh, gotcha.
I was married for over 10 years. I'm no longer married. I popped my bubble. I'm out. So now I'm just starting to get out, and now so I don't know a lot of people. But
so Eric Bellinger's is a big time singing guy in the industry. But he came by the studio, was like. He was actually trying to find records for his son, his artist.
Okay.
So I was playing him records for his artist, and then he was like, "Yo, who's singing these references? Like, who voices on these records?" I'm like, "I am."
Okay.
He's like, "Well, why haven't you dropped that?" I'm like, "I'm okay. I love being behind the scenes. I got a production company. I make a living off of my company. I don't work. I don't flip burgers. I don't work a 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 is Marshes. I'm okay. I'm financially straight. My team is straight. We good. I love being behind the scenes." He was like, "No. Why haven't you dropped a single yet?" I don't want to, because I know how the struggle is for an artist. I get it. I didn't want to go back into that again. When I moved here, I was like, yo, God put me in a good space. He kept us. Why haven't you dropped a single? And I hit him with every excuse, and he was like, nah.
You need to drop.
I need to drop. And so I listened to him. I prayed about it. 2 months, actually a month later, dropped Day One. That opened up many of doors.
So, but at least your name was already out there. That's
course,
what I was trying to get
at.
Oh,
got
so
you.
People had already known of you because you had already produced some music.
Of course, yeah.
And I know this town is small, so it only take just a few people to talk about, a person that might be hot or whatever.
Because our studio, we have about 200 clients that record at our recording facility. So 200.
Wait a minute. Okay, so go back. So you have a studio.
So Track Marches is like the Mecca. Then I have Top Notch Recordings, which is the recording facility for clients to come in and actually record and get their records mixed and mastered.
Oh, okay.
Then I have West Hot LA.
And so you're constantly meeting people.
Of course. It's a cycle.
Okay.
Then I have West Hot LA, which is a blog. So now we're pumping out the hottest music in LA that's unsigned.
Okay.
We're attaching that to Top Notch Recordings, and then we throw showcases at Zen Lounge.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about that too.
Yes. So, and Zen Lounge, of course, owned by Dwayne Martin and Tisha Campbell. So yeah, it's a revolving door. So we're literally we're opening up this portal and we're just bringing everybody together.
And I love that you're dealing with unsigned artists because you're trying to give them a chance. And I love that if they have talent, you allow them to come in.
The relationship's already built.
Oh, that's good. So when I have people come in that's unsigned, I can
bring
shoot
them
over. Okay,
Studio
that's
time.
great.
First hour free for all new clients. Top Notch Recordings. TN Recordings LA. I put that plug out there.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and I hope it's a shorter break. We're gonna make this a shorter break because I feel like it's more to talk about, and I definitely want to dive into your tour a little more and how did you come about just even Top Notch Records, you know. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Jackie Elam. Jackie Elam is an experienced and working actress, mom, and manager whose 2 sons are child actors that have worked in motion pictures, modeling, television shows, and commercials. Cover Your Child in the Entertainment Industry is an enlightening and instructive book that teaches parents how to get their child into the entertainment industry and provides answers to some of the tough questions for parents who already have children in show business. Author Jackie Elam wrote this book to educate and empower parents to be proactive and learn the ins and outs of the business, as well as the laws that govern it in California and other states. As a parent, you'll learn what to look for in contracts, how you can avoid being a victim of fraud, set stories, how to take the pressure off of your child to make the entire process fun, and so much more. Order your copy of Cover Your Child in the Entertainment Industry today by logging on to www.jackieelam.com. Introducing Cover Your Child in the Entertainment Industry.
Welcome back, my global viewers. We're learning so much, which I love to do. So you were saying it was the producing of your tracks that opened the door for now 200 something artists coming in, recording at Top Notch. Where'd you get? I know I said Top Notch. Obviously, it's obvious why you named it that. Right. But is there a story behind you naming it Top Notch Records?
Well, you know, Top Notch Recordings.
Okay, recordings. I'm sorry.
So Top Notch Recordings. It was just it's a slang. You know, we want to give cats top notch recordings. And of course, I mean, Knox did a video about it on Instagram. It went viral. But he's like, yo, come get your top notch. If you tired of these whack studios, come get your top notch and top notch record. It was hilarious. But yeah, so it started with that, and so we branched it off. So we Track Martians as the Mecca, the production company. We also provide social media services, blog services, radio services, label services. With me being connected with labels, and then of course my management team that I signed management with about 2 months ago, RHM Management, which is owned by Paris Rose and Chaz Hayes. Paris is 15-year vet in the industry.
Okay.
Chaz Hayes is actually just last year the ex manager of E40.
Oh, okay.
So he was managing E40 for about 20 years. He's also the road manager for Tech 9 as well currently. So he's working with Wayne. I mean, so I'm really in good hands right now.
You are.
Yeah, Saucy
and
really
means
opened
they
up doors.
really believe in you and what you're doing. Do you play instruments?
No, not at all. Not a single instrument at all.
Wait, so when you produce, though, you got to at least know how to do the piano or the keyboard, right?
Well, in my field, I call it executive producing. So let's say, for example, you're the producer. You produce something. You send it over to me. I listen like, ooh, that's dope, but change this, change that, change that, change that.
So you got the ear.
I got the ear, right? Which back in the day, of course, in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s, there were people who actually got paid to go to different studios and arrange records.
Okay.
They don't do that anymore. So now producers just ding, 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 go.
Uh-huh.
It's downgraded where back in the day, literally, there was a guy who went from studio to studio and literally got paid to arrange records.
And I was going to ask you, so you arrange the music because, of course, you have the ears. Like, no, I want it like this. I hear it this way. Move this over there. And you're doing that for everything that comes out of there. You have to give that final approval.
Facts. Right.
Oh, he said facts.
And I'm very thankful because, I got a whole bunch of no's at first. You come in here and, they looking at you like, who are you? How are you going to tell me about And then
especially when it's an artist, say for instance, somebody who does play all the
Of course,
instruments,
right.
and then I just heard it this way. I played it this way because this is the way I heard it, and you was like, no, change it this way, add this,
I'm very
remove that.
firm. I was like, either you trust me or you don't. And I built that reputation where everything was just gold.
Hot, everything's hot.
And then now it's like, oh, yo. So now, ever since I dropped my personal records, that opened up the door for Neo. So now we're currently in the studio with Neo. Currently in the studio with Will Smith and his family.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've been in the studio with Katie, just name him off. Mozzie, he's big right now in the Bay. 3-6 Mafia, Brandy, oh yeah, Bryson Tiller. Actually, we're working on some records for him right now.
Oh,
as we
he's
speak.
hot.
Right, so
everything he puts out is so good.
Yep.
How many people are part of the Track Martians?
There's about 16 staff members right
So
now.
16 Track Martians, which are actually producing music.
So we have 5 to 6 producers.
Okay.
4 in-house artists, social media team, which
Okay.
is 3 individuals, and then we have the admin team, which is 4 individuals. So it's about 16 of us. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So you're just gonna stay on the path of just doing singles, because I guess that is the only I first heard of that through Ray J, through the show he's on,
Right.
and he's just saying like that's the new thing. You just put out singles now.
Right.
It's cheaper to do it that way.
It actually is. Nowadays, people's attention span is mad short. So
Okay.
Until you get the machine behind you, which is of course the industry. So signing a major deal. If you're indie, the most important thing you could do right now is literally drop singles and work a single. A lot of unsigned artists. I mean, I love a lot of music out here, but
But it's harder. You're making it seem like it's easy. Like I'm an independent author, but this was hard
Yes.
trying to get it out. And even though I had a distributor and I thought, okay, this is gonna be great,
Right.
she turned out to be trash. You know what I mean? You gotta team up with the right, and it's also
course.
who you're teamed up with. And it's hard to get it out there. You can have a great concept, a great book, a great song,
Right.
but it is all about getting it out there,
Of course.
and you just kind of figured out how to do that, which is amazing.
And that's the beauty about it. Like once again, God gave me these visions where I'm able to, market a record without having $100,000. I might have only 5 racks.
Okay.
And I'm able to market and expand. One thing about me, like, not trying to toot my horn, but I know how to scratch a dollar.
Okay.
So right now, if you gave me 4 quarters, I would literally scratch those 4 quarters for about 2 weeks. I will find a way to scratch those 4 quarters and flip those 4 quarters.
Okay.
Legally though.
No, we need it to be legal.
Legally, I'll be able to stretch those 4 quarters
Okay.
and make sure everybody around me involved is going to eat off those 4 quarters. As a Gemini and somebody with that type of mindset, I'm never content with you giving me 4 quarters. I'm not going to put them in my pocket. I'm going to lay them out. All right. So if we take that quarter, if we've turned those quarters into 2 dimes and a nickel, how can we turn that nickel, make that into the dime, and flip that diamond, bring it back to the drawing board? Easy. And
So
a lot
how
of
do you-
artists don't know how to do that.
How do you know when to drop the next single? So you did Day One, you
Right.
did Saucy,
Right.
and then now your next single, because your single release tomorrow
Right.
is what song?
Fresh off the press, that's featuring Bobby Brown Jr., the son of the legendary Bobby
Brown. And
Yeah.
so he's singing and rapping on this song?
Yes, so it's kind of like, kind of how my sound is.
Okay, yeah, like
Very similar.
so is that the new thing in the music industry? Like you have to be multi-talented as far as knowing how to arrange.
Pretty much.
You have to know almost everything when you're coming in
Nowadays, yeah.
nowadays, because there's so many people out there that.
Of course. I
Okay.
mean, everybody's a rapper now. I mean, Jack, if you told me, hey, yo, I'm about to
I
drop a new
tried.
Called
I
the
did
Jackie
karaoke though. I suck. Okay, I'm gonna stick to writing and talking. That's what I can do well. I can pop and lock though, but I cannot. I did karaoke. I can't sing. I couldn't even Miss Yella. Because she went too fast. I just don't get it. It's
Got you.
definitely a talent.
Right.
Because when you watch a boxing match, you really think you can get in there until you get in there and get whooped. You know what I mean? Everybody think they can do what you do, but it is a talent behind that.
Right.
And so you have this song. It's called Fresh Off the Press.
Right.
Bobby Brown Jr. is on it as well.
Yeah, produced by Photo Knox, so the Track Martians. So actually, that guy right there with the old black one, he
Whoop,
produced
whoop,
it.
wait, I gotta throw it up. There we go. Because when they wave, they don't wave, y'all. They are not waving.
we doing
Every
that
time
shit.
they acknowledge one another, they do this. Y'all can't see them off camera. So you have that song, and it's gonna release tomorrow. So it's the video releasing as well as the.
Just the audio. The audio releases tomorrow. We're actually gonna be shooting the visual in about 2 weeks.
Okay, you're gonna shoot the visual, and everybody can buy these 3 songs now that you have.
Yes,
Everywhere that you can purchase music.
of course.
Okay,
iTunes,
awesome.
Tidal,
So are you
SoundCloud.
inviting who are you inviting? This is a VIP list, or it's just
It's for the public, but we do have the VIP, of course, including yourself and the whole entire Jackie Elam
Woo-hoo,
team.
this is what happened when you have a book in a show. No.
So everyone here is invited for sure. We'll
Okay.
most definitely put you on the list, so it won't be no issues. But yeah, it's gonna be sold out. We already have about 400 already.
I was about to say
RSVP.
there is a capacity though.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
can only have so
It's
many
funny because
people in.
Zen Lounge is owned by Dwayne Martin, and Tisha Campbell, and Will Smith. But very upscale, but at the same time, it's like maybe like 140, 150 in that ballpark.
That's it?
That's it.
Now, I was just recently there because I was
Okay.
telling you before we started the show, my son's show, the comedy Get Down that he's on now, they did their rap party there.
Okay, what?
I didn't know it was that small in there.
Yeah,
I guess that
150.
other room was kind of small. So,
Well, I think seating, seating wise, it holds
Okay.
150 because they got the outside area.
oh, I didn't even go outside.
They
I saw
got the
front
outside and then the
inside.
side. And so we're probably, we already got about 350 already RSVP already. So we're going to double capacity.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And so are you guys going to perform there?
Yes. So
And
we
you
have
get to
opening
see-
acts, and then myself and Bobby's going to close the show with the performance.
And so is Bobby Brown Jr. on your label?
No, we work closely with him. We actually, I think we met him through a mutual friend, and he's just been just a day one ever since. And so yeah, we had rehearsal a couple days ago, and then he's hopping on the tour, the Young and Free tour, and yeah, everything just worked out. So your Bobby is family. He's family and very humble. You would imagine like the son of Bobby, that's Bobby Brown. You know what I mean? But he's very humble cat. Love him to death.
And so for artists who are in your shoes, what would you tell them? Because you kind of you didn't just start, but you kind of did. When I say March was not that long ago, and then you dropped the second one in July, and then now you're already at the end of the year dropping your third, and then you already have this tour planned. That's not usual. That's not the case for normal people because they're normally just trying to push that very first song.
Right.
And you're going very fast with.
Well, I mean, it's like, I maximize it. I scratch the dollar. And so right now we're still putting marketing money behind day one, which came almost a year ago. But I haven't forgot about it. So,
but it's hot too because
right.
I watched that.
So it's still dead. I still perform it. We still got marketing money. It might be small marketing dollars, but we still got marketing money. And then Saucy. Man, it's funny because actually Fresh Off the Press is not even my official third single. It's a +1. So it's kind of like one of them records where it's like Saucy is still the main focal point.
Okay.
But it's just that +1. I still got this one. I'm still pumping out music. And then my third single will come out sometime at the top of the year in January. My own solo third single.
Okay. And so what would you tell somebody that's been out here, like you said, people that are from here, move a little slower, people that may have just moved here? You have a formula, and I know they're listening, and you keep saying, it's just me. I'm a Gemini. I can just stretch 4 quarters, But I don't know if it's something that you could tell somebody that's watching, just give them advice on what they need to do to really get themselves out there. Because now you're not only just with these 3 singles and then 4 coming up, you have now been teamed up with Neo and Will Smith, and like you're in Hollywood now. Like you're in there, you're in that circle.
I'm trying to remain, and once you get in that circle, you have to remain true to who you are, because that circle can most definitely shift some things and alter some things.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's good. You're in the door, because I was going to ask at first. I thought you were just related. I'm like, whose son is this? I thought you were born to some artist already. No,
I wish.
Your dad is just a pastor.
And mom's a teacher, nurse. Yeah, so no type of musical, no cousin or uncles.
And God has maybe it's just God. He's opened up the doors for you.
Of course.
And people believe in your talent.
Of course.
And that's amazing. And so you guys also have female artists on your label as well.
Yeah, we have Angelia McDonald, Brooklyn. Angelia McDonald's more like the R&B singing, more like Brandy Lake.
Okay.
Then you have Brooke is more of the pop J-Lo feel.
Okay.
And then,
yeah, Brooke is the one we're going to interview. Yes, good.
And
I
then
want to
we have Peyton Pearson as well. He's a little 17-year-old rap phenom. He's kind of like a modern Nas, you know what I mean? So
I like Nas.
The one thing I don't like doing is signing artists that can compete with each other amongst the same family. So every person have their own separate lane, you know what I mean? So my lane is different from Brooke. Brooke is different from Angelia different from Peyton. So it all makes sense. It's a puzzle. So
what else do you want to do? You just want to continue to find new artists, new music, or you're just gonna keep pushing yourself and just stick with the team you have now?
Yeah, most definitely. Track marches isn't going anywhere. I am completely happy with what we're doing now and the way we're moving, especially when we signing with RHM Management. That was probably one of the biggest blessings in my life, to be able to have somebody like Chaz and Parrish, as well as KD, take me under their wing and really have somebody who knows more than me.
Okay.
And take me to that next level. So right now, we're strategizing everything with the tour, the single releases. I'm trying to get into films and a little bit of acting. I don't act, but I just want to be able to have just like an octopus, just hands reaching everywhere. I really want to get my Diddy on. I look up to Diddy and Dame Dash. So those two individuals really inspire me. Just ain't nothing wrong. As long as you got the right people in place, you get octopus hands. Have them everywhere.
And that's wonderful. And so you do act, because you keep saying you stay true to yourself. And that's what an actor is. You're pretty much just responding and just stay true to yourself. Right. We're going to show the video of, what's the name of that? The one we're going to show? Day one. Okay, so that's the one we're going to end up showing. Okay. Are we ending? Are we at 4 minutes? How long is the video? 3 minutes?
3.
Okay. Aww. It's over? Take us out. Yeah, he's going to take us out with the video. I thought I had more questions. Wait a minute. We're going to take it out. We're going to go over a minute, too. Sometimes we do. Don't tell anybody. Rich didn't hear that. Okay, so is this the path do you think that artists have to do now, is to stay independent? Are you looking to be signed to a major, or you just like the way this train is flowing?
Honestly, to be real, like, if it makes sense, it makes sense. A lot of people are really anti-label right now. I'm going to do it indie. And at the end of the day, you need that machine. Not saying you don't need the machine, but to expand your horizon, the machine, nothing's wrong with having that label push. That includes the radio budget.
Okay.
Which open doors overseas. So I'm not saying you can't do an indie. And I've been doing an indie so far. I don't mind. I will continue to do an indie. But if a label come knocking and say, look, listen, we see your wave. We want to give you this amount of money. And you own this and you own that. That's fine. If it makes sense, I'm with it.
Because you already understand, but you already understand the business side of it, so they already know they have to come to you correct. Of course. Because you're not some kid that's just trying to get in,
check, right? I'm not trying to get a bag, and then of course, the big homies upstairs at RHM, they go take care of me. So as long as the deal makes sense, ain't nothing wrong with going, the spaceship route, which is the majors. But until then, indie grind is always.
And do you think is it unwise for artists nowadays to actually sign these 360 deals with these big labels, maybe that they don't have a lot of percentage of their money coming in? Because I heard, and it was another artist that said that The Game and Kendrick Lamar had the worst contracts in the music industry, but however, they're living nice and they're eating, and it's a joke, but it's not, because they're like, we're still rich and we're still touring and we're still all around the world. So is it a bad thing if you sign a horrible deal nowadays?
No, it's not. Honestly, a 360 deal, if you're actually attacking every avenue, octopus hands, you're fine. If you actually want to do film, you want to do the tours, you want to do the clothing, you want to do the music, it's fine, because the label's pretty much going to give you the opportunity. They're going to put the money. It's not everybody think a 360 deal where the label just take. Nah, they're going to put you in line
so they can eat off of the other things. Right. I always thought the 360 deal was bad. I wrote about it in my book.
Once again, it depends on every 360 deal has a situation. There's always more into it than just 360. They taking.
And it's different for actors versus performers who sing and rap, because it's just different, I feel.
Well, the industry's broke, so of course, sign a major. 90% of the industry is literally giving out 360 deals. There's no more money due to illegal downloads. It's literally our fault too. Like, the industry went down whenever the illegal downloads happened.
Okay.
And so of course A&R start losing jobs. They start laying people off left and right. So to afford to keep the lights on, they have to. We need a little bit of everything now.
Oh, okay. So now it makes sense.
It's a balance. It's bad, but it's there's more into it.
And at the end of the day, if you stay on the road, you stay touring, you stay performing, that's really the bulk of that's always been the bulk of the money for the artist anyway, to be out there. You can't just depend on the sales of the record or the song.
Some artists literally make, I think Tech Nine, Chaz was telling me about Tech Nine, literally he tours 3 or 4 times a year and, makes a good chunk of change.
And
just lives great.
And it's whatever your comfortability is. You don't need to compare it to the next person. Just what is it that you want in life, and what you consider successful.
Of course.
And how you want your pockets to be fat or skinny, or it's up to you. I right. So I'm learning. I don't know about anything with the music industry, but it's good that you came in. I'm going to look forward to interviewing Brooke.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for her to be here.
And I'm going to be in the party.
Oh, yeah, please.
Tomorrow I'm going to come.
I'm shouting you out. We're going to put you on the red carpet and everything. November 13th, fresh off the press at Zen Lounge, Studio City.
All right, awesome. That's tomorrow. We're going to play his video day one. So you guys watch the video. Support. Do not illegally download, people. Please purchase.
Stop ripping off of YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, this talent
purchase.
here, we have to appreciate the talent and reward them by purchasing. It's only like $1.29 if at the most. Anyway, with songs, it's so cheap, you know?
Very cheap.
You don't have to buy the whole album anymore. Buy that song that's hot. And all of his songs are hot. So Google him, find him, research him, do whatever. You love his voice. Me too. I love his music. Me too. Forever EJ with an AY at the end. And then watch this video day one. Thank you so much for coming in. And shout out to all the track Martians. Got to throw it up. My hands don't naturally want to do this. Like, I got to force it to open. This is the Star Trek, Star Wars sign, whatever. We out here. I don't know what planet they are from, but they're from one of them. Look at my son. Go ahead, Kaleo. So stay tuned. Watch the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Oh, also, my boys will have their show. They will be interviewing Lonnie and Faith and these two beautiful babies. They're on NBC right now on a hot show called This Is Us. So stay tuned. See you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in.
Throughout all those life experiences, I never went through them alone. Man, my day ones. Now, my man AJ Nazareth been my producer for over 54 years. Yo, beats just run through his veins. The man can't sleep without him. Up next is the legend, KD, my operations manager. Some call him the plug, I just call him the money man. Photo Knox is an accomplished engineer. Them jackets, boy, I swear they give him superpowers. Last but not least, my girls. Angelia McDonald, the R&B diva, and Yo Brooklyn, soul sister. Now, I've had many birthdays, and as I blow out these candles, I can't help but to reminisce on the last 60 years. Here goes nothing. Tell me what you rolling up. Tell me what you sipping down, baby. Pass me that backwood. Pass me that double cup, baby. Let's toast for the weekend. Let's toast for them haters who witness. Burn one for them chicks and they feelings. Inhale for the set that I'm reppin', oh God. Tell me why must it take the world so long to realize we've been the realest since day one. No matter what, my niggas would never change. No matter what, my bitch remain the same. Cause through thick and thin, they all remain day one. Buying out the bar, you a real one. Throwing money in the air like a real one. VIP with my squad, these some real ones. Baby sliding on that pole, she a real one. Drinking Ace out the bottle like a real one. The way she popping the molly like a real one. Got the club going up like some real ones. I swear I do it all for my day ones. Tell me what you hating for, cause my whole team stepping in Giuseppe Snick. I'm at your whips in the parking lot. Carrying the cash in the armor truck. Shorty looking good, she the baddest one. Red bottom physique, yeah, she killing up. You hating bitch, you really want no problems. And you niggas better act somebody. Cause when them hammers get to spraying, you'll understand what I'm saying. You can't bulletproof the van when you post commotion with fam. Whole lot, dealing with money, I know time fly. Your niggas will hate at the same damn time. So I stick with day ones until my day come. Until then, I'm eating with the same niggas I started with. 6 niggas crammed into a 1-bedroom apartment. There's no leftovers till we take the game over, nigga. Tell me what you rolling up. Tell me what you sipping down, baby. Pass me that backwood. Pass me that double cup, baby. Let's toast for the weekend. Let's toast for them haters who witness. Burn one for them chicks and they feelings. Inhale for the set that I'm reppin', oh God. Tell me why must it take the world so long to realize we've been the realest since day one. No matter what, my niggas would never change. No matter what, my bitch remain the same. Cause through thick and thin, they all remain. Day one, flying out the bar, you a real one. Throwing money in the air like a real one. VIP with my squad, these some real ones. Baby sliding out that pole, she a real one. Drinking Ace out the bottle like a real one. The way she popping the molly like a real one. Got the club going up like some real ones. I swear I do it all for my day ones. Hey yo, it's like 5:30 in the evening. Yo AJ, you got me up here, Diddy Bop and all that. Get my dab on. Hey yo EQ, I see you on the boards. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Hey yo, it's very simple. I'm rocking with my day one. Track one, you know what I mean? Nothing more, nothing less. It's that simple. Let the beat rock.
I'm about to tune in now. If you entertain, she wants to know your name. I'm about to tune in now. She let it be known. She let it be known. I'm about to tune in now.
We know there are many choices of internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.